All right, imagine this. Paris in the 1960s, full of excitement and change. But hold on, forget the typical French stuff for a moment. We're talking about a different kind of revolution, a revolution of ideas. This is where the Situationists come in, a group of radical thinkers who wanted to shake things up, led by Guy Debord. This group, artists, writers, you name it, were tired of what they saw. A world obsessed with boring, meaningless stuff. They believed in the power of situations, real, genuine experiences that could wake people up from their daily routines. Raoul Vaneigem, another important figure, wrote about taking back everyday life from boredom and conformity. Ever feel like a robot just going through the motions? That's what the Situationists wanted to change. They believed in taking action, challenging the way things were, and creating a world where people were truly free. But they weren't just talkers. Their ideas, often expressed through art, movies and books, were meant to inspire action, to make people question everything. And boy, did they pick the right time and place. Paris in 1968 was about to become a powder keg of unrest, and the Situationists, armed with their provocative ideas, were ready to light the fuse. May 1968, Paris. Imagine a city about to boil over. Students are fed up with outdated rules and a system that feels rigged against them. Workers are struggling, feeling ignored and powerless. The air crackles with tension. Then bam! It starts with student protests, but soon the whole city explodes. Barricades go up in the streets, students clash with police, workers go on strike. It's chaos, it's exhilarating, it's a revolution, or at least it feels like it could be. Suddenly everything is up in the air. People are questioning authority, demanding change, and dreaming of a different kind of world. And in the middle of all this, plastered on walls, chanted in the streets, are the Situationists' slogans and ideas adding fuel to the fire. Now let's talk about those ideas. What exactly were Debord and his crew on about? Their most famous idea, explained in Debord's book, The Society of the Spectacle, is pretty simple. We're all living in a giant made-up illusion. Think of it like this. Every billboard, every advertisement, every carefully curated Instagram feed, it's all part of the spectacle, a system designed to distract us, keep us buying stuff, and stop us from questioning the way things are. But there's hope. In his other important book, The Revolution of Everyday Life, Raoul Vaneigem argues that real change doesn't come from overthrowing governments, but from changing our daily lives. It's about finding joy in the ordinary, connecting with others in meaningful ways, and resisting the urge to be just another passive consumer. The Situationists believed in taking back our time, our creativity, and our very lives from the grip of the spectacle. Section 4. Graffiti philosophy, Situationism's influence on the 1968 uprising. So back to the streets of Paris. Did the Situationists directly cause the 1968 uprising? Not exactly, but their ideas, scribbled on walls and debated in cafes, definitely helped to create the atmosphere that made it possible. They provided a language for dissent, a way of understanding the frustrations bubbling beneath the surface. Their calls for direct action and their criticisms of consumerism resonated deeply with students and workers who felt increasingly alienated and powerless. The Situationists encouraged people to see through the illusions of the spectacle and to imagine a different way of living. They urged them to take to the streets, to reclaim their city, and to fight for a more authentic and meaningful existence. Their influence might have been indirect, but it was undeniable. Section 5. From cobblestones to clicktivism, situationism in the digital age. Fast forward to today, the cobblestone barricades of Paris might be gone, but the spectacle is more powerful than ever. We're bombarded with images, ads, and carefully curated online personas. It's easier than ever to get lost in the digital noise. So, are the situationists' ideas still relevant? You bet they are. In fact, you could argue that the digital age makes their work more important than ever. Think about it. Social media, for all its flaws, can be a tool for connecting with others, for organizing, for challenging the status quo. It's a double-edged sword, sure, but one that the situationists, masters of detournement, repurposing existing materials for new meanings, would have known how to wield. Section 6, the echo of 68. situationist ideas in contemporary activism, and it's not just online. From Occupy Wall Street to Black Lives Matter, from climate strikes to anti-war protests, the spirit of '68, that desire for a more just and equitable world, is alive and well. And the situationists' ideas about direct action, about reclaiming public space, and about challenging the status quo continue to resonate with activists today. The language might be different, but the message is strikingly similar. We have the power to shape our own destinies, to resist the forces that seek to control us, and to create a better world. The situationists didn't offer a blueprint for revolution, and they probably wouldn't want to, but they did provide a set of tools, a way of thinking, and a belief in the power of human agency that continues to inspire today.